Hello, Candice.
Hello, Scott.
Today's episode is going to be going back to Candice's Perfect Day series. Before we get started, though, I want to ask you a question. What is the catchiest song in the entire Disney universe?
Oh, goodness. I don't know.
The one that, when you hear it, you sing the rest of the day every single time. You have things like Small World, Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. You have the new Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway song.
That's probably it.
Tell me why.
Because it's just one of those things that it gets stuck and it's got the catchy little melody and it's fun and it's just, I don't know. It has very high earworm potential. And it happens and then it's just there.
Yes.
That would be my vote.
Yeah. I tend to agree. And it's one of those songs that you love it.
But you hate it at the same time.
Right, because it is so catchy. That used to be Small World for me. And if I had to choose which song I'm going to pick Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. To have fun with, to sing along with, and that kind of thing. Just because it's such a fun, catchy song. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so listeners, what do you think is the catchiest song in the entire Disney universe? It doesn't have to come from an attraction, but usually those are the ones that are kind of soundbitey and kind of get stuck in your head. But is there one that you think is more catchy than that?
And if anyone says let it go, you're wrong.
Let it go.
Stop it.
Candice, I think you just need to let it go, let it go.
Stop it.
Okay, so grab yourself a drink, everybody. Sit back, relax. We're going to jump into Candice's perfect Hollywood Studios day. Hey, welcome to Hanging at the Hangar Bar. I'm Scott.
And I'm Candice. We're here to chat all things Disney as child-free Disney adults. Stories, snacks, and a little magic along the way.
Grab a drink and get comfy and come hang out with us. Okay, so Candice.
Yes.
We are over halfway through our hypothetical Disney trip.
I know.
Where does the time go?
You know what? Disney days are not 24 hours.
Right.
I'm convinced.
Yes.
They go double time.
Yeah. They're like 6 or 8 hours. Because before you know it, the day is over. And we've proved that with the first couple of these Perfect Day.
Yes.
Where all of a sudden you go in, hey, let's hit the park at 10, and then it's like 3 o'clock and you've done 3 things.
Yes. Well, part of that is because we can't afford to shut down the parks and just have everything for us.
Right. Yes. Damn it.
What an amazing thing that would be.
Right. Hey, we're taking a week at Disney. These 10 people are coming with us, and
it's just us.
It's whatever the days that we have in the parks, they're closing down at 4 to regular guests, and it's just us. It's only costing us $4.2 million.
I would like to have that problem.
Right.
For a number of reasons.
Yeah, I would like to have Disney tell me no, and I just keep throwing cash at them until they tell me yes. And then the rest of the world going, do you have any idea how much they spent on that? And me saying, I don't care.
If you'd like to support us through our Patreon.
We only need $4.2 more million.
And you could be one of those 10 people.
Right. Especially if you have $3.8 million.
Right.
Oh, too funny.
Oh, dear.
Okay. So just as a reminder to everybody, since it's been a couple weeks since our last Perfect Day episode, we are staying at Beach Club, which is walking distance to Epcot.
And Hollywood Studios.
But it's easier to grab the Skyliner over to Hollywood Studios.
Or a boat.
You can do either one. And today's Perfect Day is all around Hollywood Studios. So Candice, I look up wait times for attractions in the parks, You tell me how our day is starting, because yesterday was an off day.
Right.
We went to bed somewhat early, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. So today is going to start not with a rope drop, because we don't believe in that. So we're going to sleep in a little bit, but not to the point where we upset mousekeeping.
Right.
But then we are going to go to the little quick service breakfast place at the resort and do a typical Disney breakfast of maybe some Mickey waffles, some sausage, maybe some eggs, and of course coffee.
Okay.
And we're going to enjoy that.
And what time is not rope dropping sleeping in? Just so we have an idea when we get over to
I would
wait
say
times
8:30.
Okay, so breakfast around 8:30ish.
So kind of early-ish, but not repulsively early.
Yeah, park opens at 9, more than likely. As a resort guest, probably 8:30 with the half hour of extra magic hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I suppose we have to go over to the park.
I suppose we have to. And everybody listening, if you don't know, if you're not a longtime listener, you have to understand that for some reason, Hollywood Studios is Candice's least favorite park, and she's convinced herself she hates it.
I don't hate it. I have a strong dislike for it, and I've explained that multiple times, the reason behind it.
It still doesn't make any sense to me, but
it does.
okay, so
Would you like to go to the park by yourself? Because that would be a perfect day for me.
let's let our listeners know why you don't like Hollywood Studios, or you have a strong dislike for Hollywood Studios.
I think it is the most obnoxiously obvious cash grab on the entire property.
Tell us why you think that.
Because everywhere you turn around, it's facades of things that don't really matter. And it's, here, spend your money here. Here, spend your money here. Here, spend your money here. And that's not to say that every place in Disney is not that way. But there's just something about the external appearance of 99% of Hollywood Studios that drives me insane.
Is it that you don't like the fact that it looks like a film set?
Well, it used to be a film set, and I loved it then.
Right.
But no, it's the fact that you have these beautiful buildings created in this theme park, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you walk into them, and it's merch shop after merch shop after merch shop after merch shop. There's nothing different. You can't tell exactly where you're at when you're inside, because even the ones at the front of the park that shouldn't be selling the Star Wars merch are selling Star Wars merch.
Right.
When those shops should be reserved for Galaxy's Edge.
Okay.
So it's all the same, and nothing actually means anything in the park, aside from a couple of things that we'll get to because they are a part of my perfect day.
Okay. This is interesting. We could go off on a complete tangent about this, because now I'm curious. How is that different than Main Street USA?
Because those have, like, everybody knows that that's what that is merch shops. But you can tell when it's a jewelry shop and the Erebus Brothers shop and the other shops, and then just the big long merch, like Emporium down the left-hand side. Mm-hmm. You can tell that that's what it is.
Okay.
And they're separated enough. But like I just said, it could have some big fancy name in Hollywood Studios, and it's the same crap that you could get down the block.
Okay. So if they were to kind of rethink...
They ruined it when they took MGM away.
If they were to rethink that entrance into the park and maybe tell a story with the merch shops and that kind of thing that are basically, in my mind, a copycat of what they tried to do with Main Street USA. If they were to clean that up a little bit, would that change your perception?
I think if it wasn't just so obviously just standard general Disney merch and actually had something to do with Hollywood.
With old Hollywood or...
Yes.
Okay.
If it was more in theme.
Okay, less IP, less...
Well, not even that, but if they had like T-shirts that showed Mickey and Minnie dressed in old Hollywood outfits, or if they had some of their other IP in old Hollywood outfits or accessories that reflected more of that old Hollywood feel.
Okay.
And not just, well, I can either get this here or I can go over to World of Disney at Disney Springs and get the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And have it actually mean about the same, because it doesn't. Like, there's nothing in here that, like, unless it's branded Hollywood Studios, that I'm going to remember that I got it from Hollywood Studios because it looks like everything else.
Okay, so that's a fair point. So a lot of your disdain for the park itself is less about the park itself and the more the way it's branded and things are sold.
And that it's constant.
Okay.
Like I said, it's like cash grab after cash grab after cash grab. And it is the most transparently obvious of all the cash grabs in the entire Disney universe.
Okay. And I think I see that park a little differently than that, but that's the beauty of somewhere like Disney, is you don't have to see it the same way.
Yes, you do.
Because I'm understanding a lot of what they're trying to do with that park right now, and it's been a decade-long change.
And I think it's a good change, but they went through a time between the end of MGM and where it is now that it completely lost itself.
Right.
And they haven't fully recovered. And
Right.
they won't until they
figure out the front of the park.
Well, and not so much the front of the park. I mean, it's all over.
Give me another example.
Like, they just need to theme things out a little more and stick to it. Like, if they're trying to immerse you into a movie, they need to stick to it and not have random crap on some shelf in a store. Because, like, if you go over to Toy Story Land, all the things in the shops over there are Toy Story, as they should be. You go over to Galaxy's Edge, everything in the shops over there is Galaxy's Edge. And Star Wars, as it should be. The front is just a mess.
Right.
And it could be so cool.
Yeah. Okay. I get that. I understand where you're coming from, and I would agree. I think that's the last part of the park that they're trying to redo. So for those that don't know, I don't think Disney has ever come out and said this is the transformation they're making in Hollywood Studios, but when it was Disney MGM, it was a working studio, and you were almost like an audience member, seeing where things were made, seeing how movies were made. Even the Great Movie Ride was, you weren't a part of those stories. You were going through having those stories told to you on that attraction.
Until the gangsters took over, and then that was but
right.
Yes.
Then it went all Mel Brooks ending. Kind of. So, but I think the transition they're trying to make from that, of you being an audience member, which is still the front of the park, Old Hollywood, Sunshine Boulevard, all of that, is they are now trying to turn everything in that park into you being a part of the story instead of witnessing the story. So you think Galaxy's Edge, Toy Story Land, the new Monsters Land, whatever, Monstropolis. You think the attractions, and they've always kind of dabbled here, like Rock and Roller Coaster with the Muppets is taking you into that story. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway pulls you into that story. Twilight Zone Tower of Terror pulls you into that story. The theming for the lead up to some of those things hasn't caught up to it yet. And it may never if Disney doesn't come out and say, this is what we're trying to do. Which is why you kind of are holding it at arm's distance, saying, I just don't like the vibe.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
And you would think that with that being like the first place that guests see any on-stage presence at all, that they would have tightened that up first.
Yeah. And when they took away some of the Sunshine players, or whatever they're called, the citizens of
the Streetmosphere.
Yeah, the Streetmosphere, when they pulled some of that out for COVID and haven't brought it back, that would be an easy way to pull people into the story. If you're walking along next to the mayor of Old Hollywood, or the townspeople of Old Hollywood having conversations, that pulls you into that story. Even no matter what's inside the merch shops, if you're having interactions with cast members that are pulling you into the story, it just makes it that much better. So again, a spot where live entertainment or lack thereof is causing a degradation of kind of the vibe and the atmosphere. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so this was an interesting breakfast conversation that we just had.
Get all fired up before I even get in the park. This is not going to be a good day.
No, it's going to be a perfect day, Candice. Because it's your perfect day.
Uh-huh.
So how are we getting over to 9 o'clock-ish? We decide to start making our way. Are we walking? Are we boating? Are we taking the Skyliner?
I think I would like to take a boat.
Okay. Which we just hop right outside the resort. There's a boat that stops at all the places. Mm-hmm. So we hop on that. It's what, half an hour to get on a boat and make it over to the park?
Maybe 10 minutes, maybe.
Okay. So we're walking through security at 9:15, 9:30. Mm-hmm. Then what?
So then we are going to... I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Okay, we're going to go to Toy Story Land.
Ooh, we're going to start in kind of the middle of the park. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we're going to go there, and we're going to do the Toy Story Mania.
Okay, that has about a 40-minute wait that time of morning.
Goodness. Perhaps not. Actually, on the way over there, we're going to stop at his Joffrey's cart because I need more coffee.
Okay.
So we're going to get that, and then we're going to go do Toy Story Mania.
Yep.
Then we are going to stay there and do Alien Swirling Saucers because I do like that ride.
I do too. So we get to the park around 9:15, 9:20. Get coffee. We're walking into Toy Story Land around 9:30. 40-minute wait to get onto Toy Story Mania. So you're talking 10:20 when we're walking over to Swirling Saucers, which has about a 20-minute wait. So 10:45, we're done. Well, I don't know that we're done in Toy Story Land. It's 10:45. We're getting off of Alien Swirling Saucers.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to go do Slinky Dog.
Ooh, we are going to do Slinky Dog. Mm-hmm. Have we purchased our way onto Slinky Dog?
Yes, we have.
Okay. So that
I'm
means...
not messing with that.
Right. The wait on Slinky Dog Dash right now is probably about 70 minutes if you go standby.
Yeah, no.
And that's one where the queue line is okay. There's not a lot to do in the queue line.
There's
just
not a lot of shade.
Right. Not a lot of shade, but there's a lot to look at. I don't think you're missing out on anything by skipping the standby queue for a ride like Slinky Dog. Mm-hmm. So, okay. So we get on Slinky Dog. We're done around 11:15. Let's just say we're through the line and off the ride around 11:15.
Okay. Then we are going to be done in Toy Story Land.
Okay.
And we are going to go over into Galaxy's Edge.
Ooh, okay. And there is an entry right there by Swirling Saucers. So we'll backtrack over past Swirling Saucers to walk into Galaxy's Edge. Mm-hmm. Okay.
We are going to go over to Ronto Roasters.
Okay.
And we're going to get the lunchtime version of a Ronto Wrap. We've had the breakfast version, and I think we need to try that again.
The breakfast version, just maybe a little later in the day.
Because it has a lot of promise. It really does. I mean, all the ingredients make sense of something that I would love, but I didn't love it, and I think that's because we got the first one.
Right.
So, but I want a lunch version as well because I want to try it.
Okay.
We're going to get that, and then we are going to go to the little place kind of near there. Mm-hmm. And I want to get that Black Calf cold brew cream cheese coffee situation.
Okay.
Because I haven't had nearly enough coffee.
Right. This is only your second or third one of the day.
I still have the ability to blink. And I have not started hearing colors yet. Right. So not enough caffeine.
Yes.
So then we'll get that. We'll go get you a blue milk.
Okay.
With alcohol.
Yes, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's on vacation. It doesn't matter.
That's true. And it's lunchtime.
Right.
It's even afternoonish by the time we get all that done.
So then we're going to go over and we're going to go on Rise of the Resistance.
Okay. Did we buy our way onto that one as well?
Heck yes.
Okay. Again, that is one that I would highly recommend you doing the full queue on at some point in your life.
Yes.
But once you've done the full queue, you're not missing out on that much by going Lightning Lane.
Right.
Single rider, if they still do that, I think pulls you out of the immersion. Don't do that. Mm-hmm. But the Lightning Lane, I think, does well enough that you get the taste of what.
You get the gist.
Yeah.
You see all the important parts.
Right. Right. So even with Lightning Lane, it's probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get on, and then it's a 15-minute attraction. So we're probably after lunch, 1 o'clock-ish. Okay.
So then after that, we are going to... No, I don't want to do that. I was going to suggest going to Oga's Cantina, but Okay, so we've done Oga's once. I don't know that it's a must-do for me. It was a cool experience, but you're limited on the amount of time that you can be in there.
Yep.
And they're, not to sound like a complete drunk, but there is a limit on the number of drinks you can have, which in 45 minutes, that makes sense.
Right. And honestly, I think there's better bars in Hollywood Studios.
100%. We're going to get there.
Okay.
So we're not going to go to Oga's. We'll leave that for the masses. And then I think we are going to find our way, since Monstropolis is not open anymore. And I still don't know how I feel about that because Muppet Courtyard was something very special.
Yeah. Monstropolis isn't open yet. Muppet Courtyard is not open anymore.
Correct.
Just clarifying what you said. You said Monstropolis is not open anymore.
Oh.
I'm just clarifying.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's not there. We can't do it.
Right. It's go away green walls right now.
Or brown or whatever.
Right.
Yes. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to, and this is odd for me, but it's kind of the way that this park is set up, and it's just weird and wonky, and I don't like it. We're going to wander our way over by ABC Commissary, and we're going to go find Sorcerer Mickey, because I don't have a picture with Sorcerer Mickey yet, and I need that.
Okay.
So we're going to go do that.
And he takes his picture with people in that area? Okay.
I don't know the name of the place, but it's with the ABC Commissary on your right-hand side. He's on the left-hand side.
Okay.
And it's usually him and Minnie and usually somebody else.
Okay.
But I need that picture. And then we're going to go to Baseline Tap House.
Good choice. Hit there about 2 o'clock.
And we are going to get one of their giant pretzels.
Okay.
/ charcuterie situations. And have some beer.
Some burrs.
Yep. And just sit and people watch for a while.
Okay. It's a good place to do it. They have outdoor seating areas, or they have like a little bar inside that you can sit at that looks out over where the people outside are sitting. Knowing you, we'll probably end up outside as long as the umbrellas are up and it's not too hot. We'll end up outside at a regular type tabletop watching people that way.
Yep. And it's my perfect day, so that's what it has to be.
Yeah, because inside it's bar stools at a little bar right up next to the window.
No. So we'll do that for a bit. And then
I'm going to buy another beer.
Well,
to go walking with.
Of course, because you always need transportation beer.
Right.
Who doesn't need transportation beer?
Exactly.
So we'll transport our beers around. And I'm trying to decide. Brown Derby is not it for me.
Okay.
It's fine. We've been there. We've done that. I don't need to go again. Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater is a hard pass for me.
Is that because of the seating? Is it too dark? Is it too kitschy?
It's too loud, and it's far too expensive for the quality of food that they have.
Okay. I'll buy that.
I mean, like it's something that's fun to do once, but it's definitely not anything that I need to do again.
Right.
I think I want to go to, and keep in mind, we can wander for a long time. So in my head, we're about dinner-ish time.
It depends on if there's anything you want to do in between. In my head, like if we sat at Baseline for an hour, we're at about 3:30.
Okay. But then we have transport beers.
Right. We have transport beers where we're going looking at shops, where whatever you want to do. If it's...
Yes. So then we are going to make our way to the Echo Lake area of the park.
Okay.
And we are going to go to 50's Prime Time.
Okay.
For dinner.
Okay. So like 5 o'clock reservation for 50's Prime Time.
We'll sit there for a while.
Okay.
And after we have the chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting.
Yes.
and you have your peanut butter and jelly milkshake.
Yes.
Quite honestly, those are my must-dos for this park. No. Okay, so then the next thing I want to do is I want to do the like the exhibity type things, like the One Man's Dream and the new animation thing.
Yep.
That they just opened. I want to do those things for sure, and I think that time of day would be okay.
Yeah, duskish that time of year. So get done with dinner around 6:30ish, and go wander to some of those event spectacular things. Okay.
And then after that, those are the must-dos for me. So the rest is just gravy, anything that we want to do, or just wandering around the park at night. Because again, that I don't care what park it is, that's still some of my favorite time to park.
Yeah. That sounds good. There's 3 things I really want to push you on that you didn't call out. The first one is Rock and Roller Coaster with the Muppets. I get why that's not on your must-do, but I'm surprised it's not on your must-do.
I mean, again, it's not a must-do, but if we get the opportunity and we're over there, sure. But it's not something that's going to make or break my day.
Okay. And then one of your favorite attractions is the Hollywood Tower of Terror.
Is it, though?
Hollywood Hotel Tower of Terror.
Is it, though?
It used to be.
No.
You used to talk about that all the time.
Because I can't believe I actually have done it before. That is not typically my speed of thing.
Yeah.
To do. It's fine.
Yeah. And then the other one that just surprises me, I guess not, because I think you're still boycotting it just a touch, even though you love what it became, is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Again, it's not a must-do. If there's not much of a wait, I'll go do it. It's not a must-do.
Okay. Interesting. 3 of the 4 biggest hitters in that park are not must-dos for you.
Which is probably another reason why I have salty feelings about that park. Like, it doesn't touch my soul the way that the other ones do.
Yeah. But you look at the attractions that you love in the other parks, and none of them are what most people would call the biggest hitters.
100%.
So there's not, for you, in Hollywood Studios, there's not really enough of that kind of laid-back attraction that you get in some of the other parks. There's not and I know this is going to be a stretch for a combined, but there's not enough slow-moving dark rides like Haunted.
I don't even know if it's that so much. I think it's the disjointed feeling of the park. Like, it doesn't flow like the other ones do, because you are moving from one story harsh line into another, and they don't just flow.
Okay, and I think they're getting better at that. Like, you look at the flow from Toy Story into Galaxy's Edge, and Galaxy's Edge back out to where Muppet's Courtyard used to be. That's not a harsh line change.
It's enough, though. I mean, you can tell you're moving into something different, because there is that hard line of the backyard stops being the backyard, and suddenly we're in outer space.
Yeah, you have to... I guess I don't know how else they're going to do it.
I don't either, but that's not my problem to figure out. That's above my pay grade.
Because you have the same harsh changes in every park. Outside of, I think, Epcot is the only one that feels like there's no real transition moments. But even Magic Kingdom, you turn left and you go into Adventureland first.
Mm-hmm.
You go from Main Street USA to Adventureland. You go across a bridge. It's a stark change. You go from Adventureland into Frontierland. It's a stark change in how it looks.
But those changes start in the landscaping and the decor far before that actual hard line. So it's more subtle.
Okay, I'll have to pay attention in Hollywood Studios, because I think it does that too.
And the music and stuff changes just enough to let you know that there's going to be a change.
And maybe that's where some of it is the music, the different types of music in Hollywood Studios are so vastly different. Mm-hmm. Like, Star Wars music sounds nothing like Toy Story music, and you can't make it.
No, nor should it, because then that's going to be dumb.
Right. Yeah, it's just... this is going to sound really negative, and I don't mean it so. It feels like you're holding Hollywood Studios to a higher standard than you hold the other parks.
Shouldn't I, though?
Why should it have a higher standard than the other parks?
So Hollywood is supposed to be the land of the real magic, right? That's where all of our movie stars and all of that crap come from, right? So they should be able to do anything and everything to create magic, right?
Sure. I don't know where
so
you're
create the
going with
magic.
this. I guess maybe I'm just not paying close enough attention because I think they have.
Once you're in the land, I'm not taking that away because, like, you look at Galaxy's Edge and that is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, you completely forget you're in a theme park in Central Florida when you're in that land. Getting there is a challenge.
Okay. I'm just trying to think, like, when you walk past Baseline Tap House and down that path to get into Galaxy's Edge, they've done it with tunnels. Mm-hmm. But, like, you start to notice little things in that tunnel that you're shifting your narrative. Mm-hmm. Same thing coming out into Toy Story Land or going the other direction. Is the tunnel... Is that really what's maybe causing that for you? Like, because I'm trying to think of how else they could do that outside of tunnels. Because if they didn't have tunnels, from Toy Story Land, you'd be able to see directly into Galaxy's Edge.
Right, and you can't do that.
Right.
It sounds like they've built themselves a conundrum and they need to solve it.
Yeah, interesting. I'm going to continue in the future to push you on this because... And next time we go, I'm probably going to try and pay a little closer attention to some of that because, like, I don't feel that it's that bad. I don't feel like it's that stark. So, yeah, interesting. Okay, so we are at, the other thing that you didn't call out in your perfect day is the Hollywood Studios fireworks show, Fantasmic, which has Sorcerer Mickey in it.
It does, and that's fine. It's not a must-do for me.
Okay. Or the light-up show on the Chinese theater.
Not a must-do.
Okay. So what time are we leaving the park on your perfect day in Hollywood Studios?
Okay, well, just because I say something's not a must-do doesn't mean I wouldn't mind seeing some of this
Right.
stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's your perfect day.
Right.
So what are we doing? Like, we've wandered around. We've seen...
So we're wandering around, and if we happen to be around the Chinese theater when they do the light show and the fireworks and stuff, great.
Okay.
I will go get myself a popcorn and watch the fireworks.
Okay.
And then we can go back to the resort.
Okay. Are we taking a different mode of transportation back to the resort?
No.
You like the boats?
I do like the boats.
Okay. And the Skyliner scares the crap out of you.
A little bit.
There's a cloud in the sky. It might stop. Oh my God, we're going 8,000 miles an hour coming into the
We're
station.
not going to stop.
Candice doesn't usually have control problems unless it's a situation where she feels like she needs to have control.
And when I'm flying through the air, I need to have some control. I mean, there's not really anything to even hold on to.
Right.
Besides your bench.
Right.
And that's gross because...
Who knows what little kids have wiped their boogers on that.
Oh, God. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we get back to the resort, what time-ish? Like, how much wandering around the park do you want to do after dark?
Well, I do love it after dark.
And are we going to so here's the perfect day question. On your perfect day, are you seeing all the lands after dark?
Yeah.
So like you want to like retrace all over the park. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but you want to go back into Galaxy's Edge. You want to go back into Toy Story Land. You want to
I would probably vote to spend my time in the evening in those two spots of the park.
Okay.
Most of the time
Yeah.
in those two spots in the park.
Yeah.
Because they're both fantastic at night.
Mm-hmm. And then when you leave, you get to see most of the rest of the park.
Right.
After dark.
Right.
As well. Like you get to see the entryway, whatever it's called, gateway to the world or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
As part of that. So we're leaving. Park probably closes at 9. Is that when it generally closes?
9:30 somewhere.
Okay.
Right after the
and we're staying at a deluxe resort, so we may have an extra hour that others don't, that could be your time to get on some of those attractions maybe you didn't want to wait for earlier in the day if we happen to be close.
Sure.
But if we're out of there by 9:30, just back to the resort, go to bed kind of thing, record our After Dark episode and go to sleep.
I'm thinking that we need a nightcap.
Okay.
So we'll go see if Hurricane Hannah's is still open, have a pool bar cocktail.
Yeah, that's a great place to stop for a quick drink on your way back to the resort as well, because it's right there on the main path. It's not like you have to go get in the pool area to get there.
Right.
So that's a good place to just grab a quick drink if you're hungry, like want an app or something like that. They have some light bites on their menu too, if you feel like you need to do that. But if not, grab yourself a pina colada or a fancy foo-foo drink from the pool bar and watch that pool at night, because it's beautiful as well.
Or just go over to the beach area, like get your drink over to the beach area and watch the lagoon and look across at the boardwalk.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Anything else on your perfect day for Hollywood Studios?
Nope.
Okay. You only have one more park to go to in the Perfect Day series. And I'm interested to see what you do with that one. The last one is going to be Animal Kingdom. So we'll get there in a week or two probably, just to wrap up Candice's Perfect Day series. But this one was interesting because Candice and I have very different philosophies and thoughts about Hollywood Studios and kind of what to do and how to do. So her perfect day, like if we ever come back and we do this as Scott's perfect days, my perfect day is probably going to look a little different in Hollywood Studios.
But that's why it's my perfect day, not yours.
Exactly. I think the other two that we've done have not been far off from what I would say as well. Maybe a few differences here and there, but I think Hollywood Studios is the first day where we would truly have divergent thoughts as to what a perfect day would include, which I think is interesting.
And again, it could be a situation where you go to the park and I don't.
Yeah.
Because that can also be a perfect day.
It can be. Buy me an extra park day ticket and you just stay at the resort or whatever.
Shoot.
And I go drink all the beer by myself and send you pictures. And then you, about halfway through the day, you'd be like, if you don't stop sending me pictures of the fun you're having, I'm going to murder you.
No, murder is never the answer.
I'll drown you in the pool later.
I'll just lock you out of the room.
I'm gonna switch rooms while you're in the park if you keep showing me you're having a good time. You're supposed to be miserable in the park without me.
No, I would never wish that.
Okay, anything else that you want to talk about in Candice's Perfect Day Hollywood Studios version?
Nope.
Okay. If you enjoyed this one, let us know. How much did Candice get right about your perfect day? As she gives a dirty look.
No, it's my perfect day. It's not anybody else's, and it doesn't have to be.
Yeah. So what would your perfect day look like if you were there? Come out and tell us on the post about the release of this episode on Facebook and Instagram. Come let us know what would be included in your perfect day. Tell Candice she's wrong about Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater. Tell Candice that she needs to spend less time at Baseline Tap House, or that Oga's is the best bar on property, or whatever you want to tell her. She'll be there to listen. You may get into a fight with Candice, and that might be kind of fun for Scott to watch.
No, I don't fight online with people.
Okay, so come out, interact with us. We love to hear from you. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode and you're enjoying the series. And remember, there's always a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
And we'll see you real soon.